Okay, now kita move on from the loan with discount interest. Okay, kalau tadi yang orang kata apa, simple loan dengan simple loan that has maturity less than 365 days, sama je. Kalau tak percaya boleh buat sendiri, try buat. Okay, so now move on to loan with discount interest. Okay, what the heck is discount interest ni? Okay, a discount loan is a loan that has the system where the total interest payment is paid in advance and deducted from the total loan borrowed, is resulting the loan to be in hand lower in amount. Okay, so loan with discount interest ni kaedah dia macam ni je. Kalau kita pinjam RM50,000, okay, kalau tak, contoh kan, kita pinjam RM50,000 and the interest rate is 10%. Okay, 10% out of RM50,000 is RM5,000. Okay, RM5,000. So kalau discount loan tu, bank yang kita nak pinjam duit tu, dia kata okay, you have to have we are practicing discount loan. So nanti berapa banyak awak pinjam duit, kirakan dengan interest, tolak dengan interest tu, maksudnya dah bayar interest siap dah. So you just pay the remaining je, dia punya principal. Okay, so if the bank practices discount loan, then the firm will get RM45,000 in total. Okay, so dekat sini kan, kalau dia pinjam RM50,000 and then 10% interest rate, dia akan dah tolak siap-siap dia punya interest rate. Okay, dia akan dapat, orang tu akan dapat RM45,000, tapi dia kena bayar RM50,000 sebab the principal amount is RM50,000. Cumanya principal is RM50,000, tapi dia dah bayar siap-siap dah interest tu, which is RM5,000. Itu dia punya kaedah discount loan lah. So the positive things about discount loan ni, firms are no longer having to think about interest as it has already been paid. Okay, only have to pay the remaining principals lah. So the remaining principals, kalau tadi dia pinjam RM50,000 tapi dia dapat RM45,000, tapi dia kena bayar RM50,000. So sama je kaedah dia. Okay, so negative, lower amount of loans if the firm does not consider the exact amount required. Okay, kalau lah bank tu dia macam dia tak fikir, aku nak pinjam RM50,000, dah RM50,000 je. Dia kata kalau practice discount, dia tak tahu pun yang dia boleh sebenarnya macam mana dia nak dapatkan exact RM50,000 tu. Okay, ada kaedah dia. Okay, kalau dia tak, kalau orang tu financial manager tak consider benda tu, maknanya dia akan rugilah. Dia bukan rugi, dia dapat macam, kalau nak RM50,000 dia dapat RM45,000, so lagi RM5,000 nak credit mana? Itu yang susahnya. Tapi dia boleh, kita akan ada jalan kira menunjukkan macam mana kalau kita nak guna discount loan tu tapi kita nak RM50,000, betul RM50,000. Okay, so because some firms may opt for this type of loan and at the same time require an exact amount of borrowing, the M is going to be a little different lah. Okay, in a way macam tadi, kalau simple loan, P akan sama dengan M. Sebab apa? Simple loan. Okay, tapi kalau kat sini, macam mana kita nak cari M tu? Okay, M tu adalah requirement. Kalau kita nak exactly RM50,000, sebab apa nanti? So nanti bank akan dapat RM50,000. Berapa jumlah yang kita akan dapat tu sebenarnya? Okay, so kalau M ni, dia punya formula dia, M dia punya formula equals to P1 minus I. So M ni exact amount required, P ni borrowed amount, okay, and then I ni interest rate. So kalau kita nak pinjam, kalau kita dah ada dalam minda kita, this is what I want, M, this is what exactly I want. Okay, let's say RM50,000. Kita takkan tahu P kita apa. Kita kena kira dekat sini. Okay, so 1 minus interest rate lah. Sebab apa kita kena minus interest rate? Sebab 1 ni equal to, macam kalau interest rate in percentage, kalau kita tukarkan jadi point, macam contohnya 10% 0.1, kalau 1 minus 0.1 you akan dapat 0.9 lah. Okay, so tapi ini kalau dia P1 minus I ni kalau within a year, tapi kalau less than 1 a year, ini dia punya formula MT. Okay, MT equals to P 1 minus I T over 365. Okay, kurungan lah if the discount loan matches in less than a year. Okay, alright. Okay, so for example, if a firm requires exactly So if a firm requires exactly 50,000 ringgit to finance its seasonal projects and Bank Z provides a low discount of 4%, if firm A manages to pay within 6 months, find the effective annual rate for firm A. Okay. Alright, so macam ni kita nak kira. First step, kita kena cari dia punya MT lah. Kita kena check dia punya P. So ini dia punya formula, MT bla 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 semua ni. And then masukkanlah dia punya amount. Okay, 50,000 ringgit ni. Alright, 50,000 ringgit. And then dia punya interest rate is 4%, which is 0.04. And then 6 month darab dengan 30 dapat 180 lah. So 1 minus 0.04 in the bracket 180 over 365. Okay, kira-kira akan dapat 50,000 equals to 0.9803p. And then bahagikan, kita akan dapat RM51,006.15. So this is the borrowed amount for firm A. Okay. Alright, RM51,006.15 ni, it is the borrowed amount for firm A from Bank Z is RM51,006.15 instead of RM50,000. Okay, sebab apa? Sebab dia akan dapat, sebab dia nak betul-betul RM50,000, so dia akan dapat RM51,006.15. Okay. So because now bila kita dapat P ni, kita akan cari dia punya effective lah cost of borrowing. So carilah macam biasa. Okay, ini kita kena guna kaedah yang macam simple loan tadi, in a way yang cakap sebab ada maturity date. Okay, tapi ET ni untuk discount loan dia takkan sama dengan simple loan yang mature. The loan will mature within less than 365 days. Sebab apa? Dia ada property T over 365 dalam MT tu, P minus 1. So dia takkan sama. Alright, so kita akan dapat ET sama dengan 300 semua ni lah saya dah tulis. And then masukkan je dia punya jumlah yang dapat tu, PI darab 4% over 50,000 ringgit, 365 over 180. Okay, MT ni adalah dia punya 50,000 ringgit lah, sebab that is the exact amount required. So kita akan dapat 0.0408. Okay, tapi sebab 41 ni lupa nak padam. So 4.08%. Okay, tak adalah jauh sangat beza dia. Sebab lagi pun beza dia cuma RM1,000 je. So sebab itulah dia punya beza is like 4.08%. Okay, walaupun dia macam kalau kita bundakan 4.1 lah, walaupun nampak macam 4.1 dengan 4% tu jauh, tapi tak. In reality, orang akan berkira juga dengan even 0.1% tu. Okay. So and then we move on to the compensating balance properties. Okay, what is compensating balance? Okay, sometimes there are banks that compel their customers to have certain balance in their accounts as a means of guarantee for the lending banks. Okay, compensating balance ni macam mana kita nak cakap contohnya lah, kalau bank tu kita simpan duit, kita nak pinjam duit, kita buka account, kita tak pernah pun ada account bank kat bank tu, tapi kita nak pinjam dekat bank tu. So bank tu kata boleh pinjam duit, boleh, tapi apa syarat dia? Kena ada baki dalam account tu is like RM20,000. Okay. Kalau kita nak pinjam 100,000, kita wajib ada 100,000 dekat bank tu. Bank tu kata letak syarat wajib ada 20,000 reserve dalam bank account. Okay, bank takkan ambil, tapi dia wajibkan nak simpan kat situ. Sebab apa? It can minimize the risk of losses kalau borrower tu tak bayar balik. That is what we call as compensating balance. Okay. So dikata kat sini, sometimes there are banks that compel their customers to have certain balance in their accounts as a means of guarantee for the lending banks. This required balance by the bank is called compensating balance lah. Okay, so kalau dia punya contoh yang memang kalau kita ikut compensating balance saja, Bank Z compels its borrower to have minimum balance of 10% in borrower's account. If firm A borrows RM20,000 and it does not have deposit in its account in Bank Z, what will be the borrowed amount? Okay, so jawapan dia, if the firm doesn't have savings, then 20% of the borrowed amount will be reserved in firm's A's account lah. So firm A's will get RM18,000. Sebab 10% of 20,000 is RM2,000. So dia akan dapat RM18,000. Tapi this is just a simple example. Okay, dia ada jalan D yang betul kat bawah tu. Okay. Alright, so the rate of compensating balance is noted with theta. Okay, theta. Okay, and the initial savings are noted with S. Okay, S ni, kalau lah orang tu dia pinjam daripada bank yang dia ada bank account tu, okay, kalau let's say dia kata orang tu ada contohnya dia nak pergi bank tu kata you have to have minimum balance of 20,000 ringgit. Okay, kebetulan awak pun ada 20,000 ringgit, so you masuk kat situ and then you akan dapat dia punya nilai penuh lah, in a way nak cakap. Okay, maksudnya kat kita dah ada 20,000, so kita boleh bagi 20,000 tu, kita jadi macam compensating balance dekat bank tu. Okay, that is S lah. Okay, alright. So general equation, okay, there could be general equations. Sebab apa? Dalam in reality there ada je bank, okay, yang combine, okay, discount loan ada, compensating compensating balance pun ada, dua-dua ada. Okay, so in general, the equation will be yang macam dalam kotak ni lah, ET equals to T over 365, okay, kurungan PI over MT darab dengan 365 over T. Let's say lah, generally pun kalau macam within a year, okay, benda ni pun boleh apply. Sebab apa? 365 over 365 sama lah dengan 1. So kalau T apa semua darab dengan 1, dapat kat PI over MT. Okay, so that is the general equation. So yang apa yang you have to concern is this je lah, dalam kata apa, dalam kotak ni je. Okay, senang cakap. Okay, and then nak cari dia punya MT, the exact amount required ni is derived by P1 minus theta minus 1 over bracket T over 365, okay, bracket tutup bracket tambah dengan S. Okay, that is how you find the P lah. Soalnya walaupun dia kata MT kat sini, tapi kita nak cari P. Okay, if the question doesn't include one of the type, simply ignore the notation. Okay, kalau dia kata dalam bank account kata macam okay, no need for you, dia kata tak ada pun keperluan untuk ada compensating balance, kata apa, tapi orang tu ada savings, dia kena tambah S lah. Okay, that is the case. Okay, just simply ignore. Okay, so that's all for bank loans.